We're getting started now. We're getting started. We're getting started now. We're getting started now. We're getting started.
Yeah, it's the amazing. See, man, yo, we are in the building. Hello. Yes. So, very important news. So let's get right to it. Today is graduation day for Klass session. Today is the day. Yeah. Today is the end. Class is in session. We ran a podcast. We transitioned it into a YouTube channel or actually a YouTube show on the channel. And Classes in Session show, which was supposed to expand out into the field, but started focusing on YouTube, which is very fun and, is delightful to do. It's a joy, to sit here and drop science in school, you know what I'm saying, on some, hip hop type of version of conversation with intellectual concepts and mannerisms. But at the end of the day, Classes in Session show, today is graduation day and it's over after today. The dopest part about that is it's now basically time to evolve. So when I say evolve, we have a bunch of other different situations and scenarios that we are about to take this to and expand on a whole nother horizon. So today, Classes in Session. Let's just have some fun with it, and let's go out with a bang. Classes in Session. With that being said, I actually would like to tell a story on that because there's more science to the whole ordeal. This is entertainment, and for YouTube, there's an audience that love to watch. And at the end of the day, I 100% think my supporters, the people that I helped build, or that actually laid back and waited on me, worked with me, listened to me, comment, went deep with me on this. That's very, very, I'm very grateful. I'm very humble. And I look forward to what we do in the future as of now, because the future is now. So.
I'm headed straight for the castle.
If a person sleeps a lot, that means he or she is sad.
Welcome to the Haven Enterprise Inc. Welcome to the Haven Enterprise.
Watching Classes in Session. School to get schooled. No cap here. Tune in. Say now I got money, she talking about eating my semen. Damn, niggas are foul. Don't fall with the odds, been hunting them down. Look how I step, I'm hyping the crowd. I'm talking my shit, yeah, they love how I sound. My bitch is yellow, this part is white. Mixed together, we gon' fuck all night. I'm drinking on orange, I'm full with that Sprite. I'm drinking on orange, I'm full with that Sprite. I'm fire as the fuck, finna go hit the stool. Stop running your mouth, I don't listen to fools. I was bad as the fuck, I ain't listen to school. What the fuck do you look like? Telling me what to do. I'm a young ass step, but I'm hard as the fuck. Only 15, been running it up. The wife full love, could I rock at this show? Can't come to your show if I can't bring my...
You are that somebody that everybody's story deserves to be told. Will people care? It doesn't matter if they care. You make them care. If you ever wanted anything done, if a community of people ever wanted anything done, you have to make things happen. You have to make that change. So as a mindset, in theory, everybody has a story. Class is in session.
Woo child, we getting it started now. We getting it started now. Woo child, we getting it started now. We getting it started now. We getting it.
kurgari izova gambira mutabani wawandijira musti
mushaba ngo sasire twuma makageti
ngati manyanta muturaga ruchiro
nochimanya twatwahika
sasire sister wanje turijira mwana some
ngacha ijiro wanje koro grade ya higuru nchimase cyakubuzira machanjiro muri inye
you just to get simura
nakoza the can't simure after all live na chikwenda
omushijana wakwana mukazi tuwakwana kujantiye sasira brother wanje
Reward yourself from time to time. You deserve it.
One more time.
Reward yourself from time to time. You deserve it.
Welcome to the Haven Enterprise, Inc.
Yeah, the concept for education and you know, this hip hop manner, you know, classes in session, periods of, you know, crazy theories and talks and motivations and riddles and games and stuff of this nature. it was a great idea, but at the same time, I figured out how to expand it. So, you know, I want to thank classes in session for being that sacrificial lamb to actually get us to the next level. Classes in session has been very fun. I want to thank everybody that took part in the beginning of the whole run, which actually started during the lockdown when everybody had to sit home. And I used to go down to the studio and just build it up. And we started classes in session at that point. And actually, it was only me and, well, shout outs to Hondo. He was actually in the building with me, and uh, damn, I can't remember, but it was just a special time right there because at the same time where classes in session where we were looking for it to go, you know, it I didn't believe in it. So I actually just fell back off of it and kind of let it go. Like I didn't understand the science of it at that.
Real though, for 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 real though.
Classes in session. Yo, man, it was a dope phrase, dope creation, um, format, way of spelling it out and all of that. That's really hip hop to me. Being a hip hop scholar, coming from the era and understanding, you know, what it really takes to do this. This hip hop ain't for play, but it's been taken over, and now it's something else. And the other word that rhyme with that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And class in session is about taking it back. Even though the show ends, classes in session itself, it actually morphs. And when you realize the powers that be is basically social media, you the people.
Yo, check me, don't like me, but respect me. Class promotes the gift, ratchet. Need a gangster bitch, Apache, classy, flashy, sassy. Buttermilk, nasty, gravy. And yo, son, it's all wavy. What's ratchet, pappy? Let's get mega hype like movie. D. Haven Smith, director, yours truly. Smoothly, I rudely, unholy, slowly. They chose me to behold thee. Corrupt Gates militia, look closely. Pay
Classes in session. Yo, we get deep with topics like, yo, what is the third eye? What it means when your third eye is opening. The worst thing you want in life probably would be for your third eye to open. As crazy as that sounds, the reality is that's 100% fact. You don't want your third eye open. The question becomes why you don't want your third eye open. The reality is you don't want to change. Change is like the hardest thing you could even do on many different fronts. Habits. We've had class on this. Habits, things that you are just used to doing and you done got totally accustomed to doing it and you can't stop it. Habits. For some strange reason, people have a bad habit of just hate don't even like themselves, yo. You know, it's so ill because when you really think about it, third eye opening, you start seeing things for what it's worth. You start understanding what you didn't understand before. Like certain things you love, certain things that you get into, you just don't see it the way you used to. Like it looks stupid to you now to even imagine participating in something like that. When Jerry Springer dropped, that was my joint. Everybody had to have a Jerry Springer tape. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. I couldn't get enough of Jerry Springer. But then we went into this video YouTube phase and World Star and Media Takeout, 50.com. Then we started seeing more fights, ghetto fights. Yo, type in ghetto fight, yo. You gonna, yo, it's crazy. Ah, look at that, look at that, look at that. Ooh, ah. At some point, you open your third eye and you start looking at that same stuff that you like. You loved it. Love my Jerry Springer. Yo, Maury, is it Maury time? Yo, wait, what time is it? Is it Maury time? The child is not yours. You know, you wake up one day and you realize this is not cute. This ain't dope. Because at some point, with your third eye open, you're looking at them same Jerry Springer, them same ghetto fights. And you're like, damn, it's us. Look what we doing to each other. Look how stupid we look. Let me play with your mind real quick. So the same ghetto fights, where you see all the hood fights and the ratchet talking and the loud and extra with it all and regular public and all of that yada 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 yada. I'm just picturing being like, again, I was one. I was one of them. You're on the bus, you're on the train, you're on the boat, you're in public, you're in the gas station, you're in the pizzeria, you're in the store, you're in the movie theater, you're in a white restaurant. Yo, hood talk, I had it like that. I remember bringing the whole hood to a restaurant. It was called the Country Diner. The Country Diner restaurant, it was a Hasidity Italian type of restaurant, Rosebank section. No, Holland Boulevard section. The beginning of Holland Boulevard section. And I brought the hood there. I wanted to treat my peoples. Reason being, I remember my grandmother bringing me there as a child. I used to get the pancake joint. It was the big, big plate pancake with a mountain of it was like a pyramid mountain of whipped cream with strawberries all the way around it. Wow. And my grandmother used to bring me there as a child, and I peep how it was white, and we were black, and she had it like that, but it was like they don't know that, but they were really particular with their kind, so to speak. So I remember being able to go there a lot as a child. Grandma's, that was her thing on Sundays or whatever. You know what I mean? The country diner. So as I got older, I'm feeling hood rich. You know what I'm saying? Just doing what I do, feeling the hood rich. So I'm like, yo, go through the hood, home. Yo, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm taking y'all all to eat. Come on. To the country diner. Yo, we put tables together, boom, 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 all that, whatever, whatever. Yo, I ain't even gonna hold you. I had to apologize to the management dozens of times. It's like, it's my people's though. What am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for that. I apologize for that. Yeah, excuse me for that. Yeah, they ain't mean that, this and that, whatever, whatever, whatever. Paid for my whole group, about 25 of us, something like that, whatever, whatever. The point of that story is when your third eye open, you start feeling, when you start feeling uncomfortable with some of the things that you used to feel comfortable about. When you used to feel comfortable having snakes around you, fakes, haters. When you was comfortable busting up in the chick, you ain't have no business because she ain't gonna be nothing but exactly what she is today. Mad. Snake gonna be a snake. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna try to play these games on you like now all of a sudden you matter. Nah, you just mad. You know what I mean? Be mad. Just be mad. You got these haters, man, that watch you and they despise you. Don't even know why they don't like you, and it's like, yo, man, get a grip, man. Class is a session. It's like at the end of the day, you just gotta understand when your third eye open, you just don't see things the way you used to. It become family, it become friends, it become loved ones, your lover. You just wake up out of what I call hypnosis. That third eye opening is something deep, bro. Or rather, to transcend beyond or above range of normal or merely physical human experience, to transcend. When your third eye opens, that's when you start looking at the back of the ingredients of the food and what you're putting and consuming into your body. When your third eye opens, that's when you finally respect yourself to respect your children, to want to do better, because if you think better, you will do better. And that's the mantra of Classes in Session. Think better, do better. I wasn't one to think better for a long time. I did a lot of dumb things. At the end of the day, to live today, I focus and rearrange thinking. So now that I think better, I'm doing better. But that's why they're gonna hate you, and that's good. Let them sit here and watch you and hate you and wish that you was doing bad and try their damnedest to destroy what you created. Nah, you keep creating. That's why I said, yo, man, let's shine on them, man. Fuck out of here. What we talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, these people really just they they come into your life, man, and it's just vulturism. It's vampirism. You know, I say I'm a vampire. I live at night. Yeah, that's a fact. But you know something? If it was anything, then it had to be that what you call that? It's that bloodline with man, what's her name? Where they got the wolf and the vampires and the fairies and the hell is that? Suki. Yo. Yo, Suki. Shout out to Suki. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. But anyway, opening up your pineal gland and having that opportunity to stimulate that on some real live weird shit. You don't want your third eye open. At the end of the day, we are all dealing with this ego, the illusionary self. Your illusionary self, your ego. Our ego has got us looking stupid. I'll call it out on myself. I'll be at work and it'd be a fellow black person I don't even know, but even not even at work, everywhere you go, it's like we look at each other like it's a standoff, it's a war. But when you really put your head up, you at war with everybody around you. Because the illest thing is, I walk past black people, whether it's at work or whatever, and yo, even just this recent last few days, they've been giving me the white supremacy treatment. Like, you know, there's a book that has these rules of how they are supposed to treat us. So one of them in particular, if you walk past a black person, you just do like this. You don't say nothing. You just smile. And walk right past them. Do you know how many times I got caught with that? I pick my head up, see the white person, and I go, hey, how you doing? They don't say nothing. Just until they get past you. Whew. But the funny part is, I see that with my own people. And it's like, hold up. What are we talking about here? The ego, the illusionary self. People want to be who they not. I'm not saying that they want to be white, but that's ironic that pick up the same trait, right? The weirdest part about this whole thing, when you think about it, you really don't want your third eye open. It's a bad idea. Dealing with low self-esteem. Dealing with low self-esteem, many of us. I get in my days, you get in your days. Low self-esteem, yeah, that's based on mind control. How's that? What you mean? Talking about mind control, low self esteem. How's that mind control? If every girl in the room got the Birkin bag, but you don't got the Birkin bag, or they all going to buy the Birkin bag, or your girlfriends that you went out to go shopping, they all going to buy the Birkin bag with some red bottoms, with some Balenciaga outfits, but you're a little bit short. I'm sure you're going to be dealing with some low self esteem. Yo, homie, you going out with your boys. Y'all going to the Allegiant Stadium. All the honeys. But your pockets are a little bit thin. You can't hold it down. Low self esteem. I'm trying my hardest personally to get more to the point to be sociable with seeing people, individuals that I come across in public, and to try to have a dignified conversation. I think it's very important that we figure out how. People keep saying, what's the answer? Well, here's a start. How about you be a better you? There's enough people that's going to play snake around you. Politics do it all day, every day. Isn't that the name of the game? Why is it so many of us choose not to play the game? But then we conform and say, all right, well, with no disrespect to this, but they say, well, we'll go to church. But now you're going to just put it all in God's hands. No disrespect, but hey, now you're going to put it all in God's hands and wait for something to happen. I'm not trying to go there like that. That's not what this is about. But my point of saying that is another group, the cause, what? Low self esteem caused by mind control. That's funny how each one of these I just broke down all leads to something that less early, I'm making up that word, less early stimulates your mind. So now literally you're thinking less of yourself on the lower vibration, going nowhere fast. But on the other hand, enlightenment is knowing how much you really don't know. Do you care? But when I ask you the question, how many thoughts do you really own? Real talk. How many thoughts do you really own? I'm asking you, you watching me, right? How many thoughts do you really own? Blah, blah, blah. How many thoughts do you really own? How many thoughts are yours? How many thoughts are your own? Oh my God. Yo, you went to school just like I did. Whether you graduated or not, or how high you went to school just like I did. I'm sure you did first grade. I'm sure you did second grade. I'm sure you did at least fifth grade. I mean, I know some people drop out of maybe sixth grade, seventh grade. I know a couple of people that did drop out of school sixth, seventh grade, or something like that. But the point is, if you went to school, you were taught how to think. You were literally taught how to think. You hear, I pledge allegiance, everybody, to the United States of corruption. Divided we stand, united we fall. Corruption. That's the Shiesty Ass Devil album, Voorhees Curse. Go get it. Class is in session. Class is in session. It's been very fun. But I come from Generation X. So let's talk about Generation X real quick. Better yet, hold up. Generation X is definitely the next calling, and at the same time, we are not gonna spoil it. Let's just actually move over here. What you call it? Generation X, the fearlessness. Yo, Generation X, we were rebels. Yo, we would go into the construction sites and steal the wood. We'll take the wood back to the hood. Yo, we was crafty. We would saw the wood in the hood, drop nails in it if we could, rip couches out of the garbage, rip the pleather, aka fake leather, off the couches. Yo, we would jump in the dumpsters and take the rugs, the carpet, cut up the carpet and yo, we would style the wood as we turn the wood into scooters. We would take roller skates and rip them off of the shoe part aspect of the roller skate. We would take the wheels and put it up underneath the wood as we connected the wood and organized the wood for safety with the little rails on the side as we put it together in a 90-degree angle. We had the little rails on the side to protect. Crafty. So now we all riding around the hood with scooters of wood, but stylish. Some with leather interior, some with the carpet interior, but everybody's fly. That was Generation X, no lie. Generation X, where the not so wealthy middle class in the hood had WHT, a box, and HBO because TV stopped after 12 midnight, B. Generation X. Yo, before the whole business, capitalism, commerce, before the commerce takeover, where you would go outside and play in nature, Generation X, creating games, creating physical activities with the monkey bars, the swings, the seesaw, and the sliding boards. Box ball, the skateboards to What was box? I said box ball, right? Box ball, skateboards. Yo, we used to play taps. Yo, taps, stand in a circle in a cipher taps. Boom. Yo, you can't touch the floor when you got the ball. So the ball got to be in your hand and leave your hand before you touch the floor. Taps to the next man or girl. Taps, Generation X. Hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. Generation X. You can't play that right now. Hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. Yo, hot piece and butter, you have all the children from the hood, all the children. Everybody want to play. So we all come together in the back of the building. We like, yo, we playing hot piece and butter. Who got a belt? That's why you can't play that today. Hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. There's one person who is in charge of the belt, and they're free. That's the narrator of the game. Hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. So let's say you got 20 children in the hood, in the area. For us, it was in the back of the building. So we got 20 children. Everybody want to play hot piece and butter. No matter how big you are, all that, everybody understands the rules of the game. In the hood, it's all good. Hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. So the person that's in charge out of the 20 is one. So that's 19 people. The 19 out of the 20 have to go sit in the back where they can't see at all. So they are in one side of the area, and the controller is the person that has the belt. They are in control of the belt. You know, the belt you put around your waist that you get your ass whooped with, the beating, the belt. Hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. So with this belt, right, you go hide the belt. And then you come back to everybody when the belt is tightly secured. And you walk up to the crowd and you say, hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. One more time. Hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. All the children come running to where you are. And when they start passing you, now you got to direct them. Everywhere they're going, you have to say hot or cold. If they're cold, they're in the wrong area. If they're getting hot, you'll start off by saying you're warm. XYZ, you're getting warm. Everybody would run to where the warm is. Because the objective is to get hot, on fire, burning hot. It's flaming. Oh my God. At that point, well, before it gets to that point, the one who stashed the belt, they're already running, because what ends up happening is when the person gets the belt, everybody in the vicinity could get their ass whooped with the belt. Hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. So it becomes a track meet where you don't want to get beat, but at the same time, you could get beat in this track meet. You're running, and you got to get to the base. The base is exactly where you started off at when he said, everybody stay here and hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. At that point, that's the base. So everybody got to run back to get to that space where they can't get beat. Now, you get to that space, the person who actually got the belt becomes the controller. Now they go and hide the belt. Hot piece and butter, come and get your supper. That was one of the illest games we used to play back then. Box ball, it was like so you would make boxes in a rectangular position, but each box would be in a triangle, rectangle, and the other ones would be in a regular square position. So it would be actually 8 boxes, and they'll all be numbered 1 to 4, and then 4 to 8. But then they'll be side by side each other, and you had to roll the ball into each box without stepping on the box and count your way out of each other box or whatever the case may be. That was box ball. Yo, dodgeball that was it. Dodgeball, war ball. As a matter of fact, we played sticky throwing fights. We had, we was in the jungle. Well, we was in the swamp, and I'm from an island. I was raised and born on an island, so on the island, it was just, nature. So we had these balls that used to fall off the trees called the sticky thorns, and they hurt. You know what I'm saying? So we used to have sticky thorn fight, and ironically, everybody got involved with the sticky thorn fight, and all of us that got involved with the sticky thorn fight all ended up with fucking ringworms after that from the sticky thorn fight. Yo, that shit was real right there. Even a famous rapper. But at the end of the day, Generation X. You know what I'm saying? Stick ball, hopscotch, fucking Skelly. Skelly needs to come back. Matter of fact, all these games, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Class is in session, but class is out of session because today is graduation. For real, yo.